Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the postpartum essentials, what you need for breastfeeding, and also what you need in order to help recover for your C-section. So if you would like to hear my postpartum essentials, please just keep on watching. So I have 5 for breastfeeding and 5 for C-section recovery. So let's get into the breastfeeding ones and then I will go into the C-section. So the first thing that I think you should need for postpartum, if you're breastfeeding, is to have an electric pump and a manual pump. The electric pump is good for everyday use if you're in the house, if you're near a plug or an outlet. And I'm not talking about like the LV or the Willow that like sit in your bra that you can like use on the go. I'm talking about the old-fashioned regular breast pumps that you need to plug into the wall, that you have to hook to you, that you can't move. Those are the ones I'm talking about, which most of them are covered under your insurance. So ladies, look into that before you decide to purchase, because you might be able to get it free with your insurance. An electric pump is good to have. Also, a manual pump is really good to have because you can use those on the go. So if you're someone like me, I don't have an LV or a Willow pump that I can use on the go. So I like the manual one, even though I do have to sit there and I have to sit there and pump myself, like squeeze my own milk out. It's still good to have because I can use it in the doctor's office. I can use it in the car. I can use it anywhere that I need relief, because I'm telling you ladies, once that milk comes in and you feel engorged, you're going to want that milk out quickly. And if it's not time for your baby to eat, you're going to need to find a way to get the milk out, or else you're going to be in a lot of pain. So I think it's important to have an electric pump as well as a manual pump. My second one is having a pumping bra. I did not know how important it was to have a pumping bra. Okay, so if you didn't know this, the part that goes onto your breast does not suction on. It's not gonna like suction and just stay there. If there's nothing holding it into place, or if you're not holding it, it's gonna fall to the ground. So having a specific pumping bra that you can kind of just like put the little pump piece inside and your bra holds it into place is very handy, because you can do things with your hands. You can get on the computer, you can get on your phone. So it's good to have, because then your hands free. So you can do stuff with your hands, so you don't have to sit there and hold it. So I think it's good to have at least 2 or 3 because they get messy, as you probably can already guess. So having a pumping bra is very, very important. The next thing I think is important for breastfeeding is having a heating pad or like cooling gel pads, because I know that sometimes you might get engorged and sometimes the milk might be, you know, stuck in there, and putting a heating pad across your chest while you're nursing or while you're pumping actually helps your milk come down. So having a heating pad is very important. Also the cooling, they make these like little cooling pads that can go in your bra. That's, oh my goodness, it's just such a relief to feel coolness, especially when you're engorged and when your breasts are hurting and tender and sore. Having that cool sensation in your bra is just an amazing feeling. So I will link everything that I'm talking about below in the description box so you can check it out yourself. But having a heating pad or some type of cooling gel pad is very helpful. So the next thing that I think that you should have is a haka. Now, I want you to do your own research. I'm not going to get into haka. I'm just telling you that you should have one. In short, a haka basically collects the milk that drips out when you are nursing your baby. So when you nurse on one side, the other side most likely is going to leak in the beginning, and having that haka attached to the other side actually catches your letdown. So you can kind of come up with like 2 or 3 ounces just based on your letdown. So like I said, do your research. This is not a video about hakas, but there are videos out there, and I'm just telling you, you do need a haka. They're very helpful to have. Number 5, you guys need breast pads, whether they are reusable or whether they are disposable, some type of breast pad, because your milk will leak, especially in the beginning. You're gonna leak a lot, and you're just gonna look down and your shirt's gonna be wet, and it's just gonna be a wrap. You're just gonna have to be changing like 50 times a day. So having breast pads in your bra is very helpful, just to soak up some of that milk. They even make these little kind of like things, I don't even know what to call it, things that can catch the milk that leaks out. I know LV makes one, and then there's one on Amazon. I'll see if I can find it and link it. But basically it catches milk. So instead of the milk soaking up in a breast pad, you can actually catch it and put it in a bottle. So I have never used them, but I heard that they're good to use. So I will try to find it and link it below. But having some type of breast pad to save your clothes and save your outfit is very helpful. Those were my 5 top for breastfeeding. Now I'm going to go into my 5 top for C-section recovery. So if you are having a scheduled C-section, this part of the video is going to be helpful. Or if you're just a mama delivering, this part might be helpful. Because like I mentioned in another video, my C-section was unplanned. I had no time to even prepare for C-section postpartum recovery. So I think it's good to prepare for a vaginal recovery as well as a C-section, just because you might be in labor and not know that you need one, and then need an emergency one, and you feel like you're not ready. So don't do like me. Try to get ready just in case you end up needing a C-section. So the first one is a belly binder. Now you can ask for these in the hospital, ladies. You do not have to get them on your own. But I did get one for after my 6 weeks. I got it off of Amazon. I will link it below. But having something tight around your belly after your C-section feels so amazing. It's kind of weird. You just had surgery and you're going to have something tight around you, but it like the feeling of locking you in and the feeling of feeling like tight and secure makes you feel so much better than if your like incision is like loose and just flat, your stomach is like flapping around. So having a belly binder really helps, and it helped a lot with my posture too, like standing up and just sucking you in. It just helps, and it feels good to have something tight around your stomach. As ironic as that sounds, it does feel good. Number 2 also leads into like something tight around your stomach. If you are recovering from a C-section, you need high waist everything. High waist panties, high waist leggings, high waist pajama pants. Everything you put on your bottom part, you're gonna want it high waisted. You're not gonna want to wear anything that comes across your incision and hits it, because it's gonna be painful. High waisted things, oh my goodness, y'all, they make a world of difference when recovering from a C-section. Honestly, I'm almost 3 months postpartum, and I still wear everything high-waisted, just because I still don't like anything touching that area. I still like everything to feel secure and tight and sucked in, because it feels so much better. If you recover from a C-section, you know, just trust your girl. Get high-waisted stuff. Just in case you do end up, you know, needing a C-section, I would just grab a pair of high-waisted panties, put them in your hospital bag. It's not going to hurt to have them. That is one thing I did have. I did have high-waisted panties. I don't know, something just told me to get them, but I'm so glad that I had those high-waisted panties at the hospital. They were very, very helpful. Number 3, TMI, baby. After a C-section, you are going to need some stool softeners. Now, they give you some in the hospital. They do. They give you stool softeners around the clock in the hospital. But once you go home, you're going to still need to keep taking them. I don't know the science. I'm not a doctor. I've told y'all, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. All of this that I'm talking about is based off of my personal experience or the research that I've done. But all I know is after you have a C-section, you are backed up and it's hard to go to the bathroom. It is hard to go to the bathroom. Not only is it hard, it's painful. So you are going to want stool softeners to help you go to the bathroom and to make that experience easier. Trust me, you're going to need some stool softeners. And the fourth one that I have is you are going to need some type of boyfriend style pillow, just so that you can lay down. I was unable to lay flat for like the first 5 or 6 weeks after my C-section. I could not lay on the bed flat. For a little bit of time I sat in a chair, and then I propped myself up with pillows. But having a boyfriend style pillow so that you can elevate yourself in the bed is going to be so amazing for recovery. I'm telling you guys, it's so painful to lay flat. Honestly, I slept more comfortably in the hospital because those beds elevated. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to sleep. It was painful to lay down flat. It is painful to lay down flat, to lay on your side, to lay on your back. You need to be elevated, because that was the only way that I was able to get some type of sleep, is either if I elevated myself with a bunch of pillows or if I slept in a chair. That was it. That's the only way. So make sure you have some type of boyfriend style pillow to help elevate you. So those were my top 10 essentials for breastfeeding and C-section recovery. I hope this video helped you in preparing. So I always have to say this when I end this video: if you had a C-section, there's nothing wrong with your body. Your body is still amazing. You still delivered your baby. Don't let anyone tell you that it's the easy way out. I am always here for you. I am always here to talk. Just leave me a comment and I will reach out. Again, if you are watching, you are awesome. You are wonderful. I appreciate the support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.